Hello everyone, this projection is about freehand sketching. So what is freehand sketching? We can say it is the first step to preparation of a scale drawing, that is drawing drawn with the aid of instruments. If you want to go to a final drawing, so before going to the final drawing, a designer or a drafter want to record his ideas initially, and to record initial ideas he or she use this freehand sketches. And after making these freehand sketches, scale drawing are then prepared. So the objectives of sketch or the objective of freehand sketch should be so prepared as to give to others a clear idea, complete information and true impression of the object which has to be constructed. So the properties of the sketch and size of the sketch should be such that all features of the object together with the dimensions, explanatory notes, all are clearly incorporated in it. So after this freehand sketch, scale drawing are then prepared from these sketches. The ideas, the objects can be described in words, but the description is made more expressive with the aid of the sketches. Thus, the sketching is the great importance in engineering practice. So what things you need to freehand sketch? That is a soft grade pencil, preferably HB or H, sharpened to a conical point, a soft rubber eraser, a paper, a book, pad, and only these things are needed to do a freehand sketch. So in this slide we can show the object have three views. One is top view, another is front view and left side view or side views. So if the observer is stand here, so this is, we can say, front view, and if observer see this object in top position, so this is top view, and this is for side views, and this is a first angle projection. So this one is vertical plane, this is horizontal plane, and this plane is used to show the side views. So this one is the typical example of the first angle projection, where we can see these are the main object, and when we see this object in the top side, then we get these views, and when we see the object in the front side, we can get these views, and the side views are come in this profile plane, and all the views arranged in a sheet, then the drawing be like this. So this one is a simple object. I will show it a front view, top view and side views. If I see this object in this side, then the front view I can see only this plane and this plane, and the opposite side the same, this plane, and top side we can see this plane. So that's why the view looks like this. And as this is a symmetrical object, so the side views and the top views are also same. This one is another example of a object, and this is one is the orthographic projection of that object. So this object, if we see the object in top side, then the stairs is look like this. If you see the stair this top side, then the stair look like this. This is the stairs, and this plane is this one. If we see in sideways, so the stair look like here. This one is that the stair, and in front side The stair look like this. Now considering this object, when we see this object in top side, then we can see this portion, and this lower section we can't see. That's why I pointed is as a dotted line. And this one, these lines are plain line. And the same things when we see this in sideways, that time we can't see this line also. We can only see this portion only in solid line, and this portion is like this dotted line. But in front view, but in front side view, we can see both, all the lines same way. That's why here is no dotted line. This one is some complex object compared to the previous. So these are drill holes. We can see here 4 holes, and in the front view we can see only these holes, and we unable to see these 2 holes. That's why these 2 holes show as a dotted line, and this hole is in solid line, and these are the center lines of the holes. If we study this object in sideways, then the object look like this, where this hole can we see. That's why this is solid line, and other holes like this one and these ones, these 3 holes we can't see in side views. That's why these are dotted line. So you have to understand at first that which lines you can show and which line you have to make as dotted line. This one is same like the previous, where I am showing this is line is a dotted line here, the side views, and in top views we show all the lines, they have no dotted line. And in front view I can't show this channel, so I am showing this channel as a dotted line here. This portion is this channel. This one is a complex object, that's why I am making the color different color for your better understanding. Just like these are 2 different color I make it, and this color, this one, I am dividing this color for a better understanding, nothing else. You studied this subject carefully, and it will be better if you do a practice in your sheet. And after that we can proceed in our next video, which will be different type of nuts, bolts we can use as a freehand sketch. Here you can see in sideways I cannot see this whole violet line in here. This will be shadowed by this portion, so I can see only this portion only. So here the blue color is smaller compared to this. Just like I can see only this portion, this blue portion, and this below blue portion are shadowed by these things. This one is the same example. Study better this orthographic projection. You can see in front view you have one solid line and one dotted line. That is, this one is a solid line which we can see in front side, and in back portion this this line I can't see. That's why this one is a dotted. The same thing is applicable in the top side. When we see in top side we can see this line, but we can't see this portion. That's why in top view this one is dotted line and these are solid line. This one is some more complex part of this object. You study it carefully. The inside drill hole I can't see, that's why it is a dotted line. So this one is example of object. We have to draw the front view, the top view and the side view. So in next slide we will discuss the following steps. How can we make it? Here is the step 1 where I am just draw the outlines. Only outlines I am drawing here. Top side, front view and side views. In step 1 we draw only outlines, nothing else. In the step 2 we have made the bottom lines, and obviously you should maintain the proper dimension which are shown in this figure. We have to maintain the proper dimensions. Just like this one is 130, that means this portion are 130. This one is 70, that means we have to draw this distance should be 70. This side is 30, that means this distance is 30. This is step 3 where we draw the dotted line or hidden lines. Just example, in front view, in front side view I am unable to see these drill holes, so that's why I draw it as a dotted line. And also I am unable to see in front view this channel also, so that's why this channel is, the channel line is a dotted line. And in the top view, I can't see this bottom portions, so these are as a hidden line or dotted line. And I can see the channel in top view, so this I can make as a solid line. And inside views I can't see these channels, so I make it as a dotted line. In step 4 I am darkening these solid lines. And in step 5 I am putting the dimensions here. And after putting the dimensions and the name of the views, just like front view, top view and side view, I have completed the freehand sketch. So these are the following steps of doing a proper freehand sketch. You study it and practice it in your own sheet. In the next we will go through in